Yes, we've been lucky. They've moved through a very thick area, but we've fortunately been able to stay with them. Well, not very thick, but a few little kind of small riverbeds and gullies. And it seems like Mom is now happy to take a breather over here. As I did say a little bit earlier, especially Mom, I haven't really noticed the cub's belly too much, but Mom does look to be well fed. And I'm guessing that they've been camped out for the last 36 to 48 hours on a kill. So from when her tracks came into the property 2 days ago, I'm sure she quickly snaffled up a meal, took the cub there, and that's where they've been hanging out until the early hours of this morning. How cool is this little cub keeping a beady eye on us? And it'll be very interesting to know how much time they've spent with vehicles over the last 3 weeks, how successful the other guides have been in tracking them down. We are unaware of. Some of you guys might know from following the other kind of lodges' Facebook pages or anything like that. But we've got no idea really where they've been moving, how much they've been seen. But this cub is certainly on the right track to become a very, very well habituated female leopard who hopefully we'll be able to follow very closely for years to come. Cute. But it does still have a long way to go. I'd say at least another 8 or 9 months before it is kind of completely safe, especially with the Hukumuri imposter male leopard who's moving into this area. Magical stuff. Mrs. Grumpy, you're impressed with how healthy Thandi's looking, and I agree, she certainly is looking in tip-top shape. She's not a youngster, there's no two ways about that. She's 11 years old, which as far as leopardess go, she's on the slightly older side of the spectrum. But she certainly is in great nick, and she appears to be a very successful hunter. She doesn't often appear to have much trouble finding food. It'd be very interesting to be able to work out how successful one leopard is at hunting compared to another. Tricky, but it would be an interesting thing to try and work out. Joel, you'd like to know when will this cub start kind of hunting with Mom? From about a year of age, I would say there's a chance a cub could assist a mother through default in hunting, but they will never work as a team. They're not programmed to do that, and that's why it's through default more than anything else that, you know, her and the cub could be moving through the bush from A to B, and Mom could flush some prey towards the cub, and the cub will possibly instinctively latch onto it, therefore assisting. Oh, how cool is this? But I mean, even from now, Joel, and from younger than when we are looking at this cub now, from months back, it would have started stalking and pouncing on small little insects. Maybe a tortoise walked past the den sites, little flies, grasshoppers. There's so many little animals that will catch this cub's attention and allow it to practice and hone its hunting techniques on them. Even though they may not be edible prey, it is certainly useful, like I said, for helping the cub hone its skills. You would have also noticed this morning that it's spending a lot of time kind of playing with Mom. That's also a very useful play because, again, honing its skills. Here it goes, stalking up on Mom, deciding when to pounce. There we go. That's so cool. It's the second time it's done one of those funny kind of pounces straight up into the air this morning. Here comes another one, it looks like. This is going to be good. Oh, we've got the perfect angle because now Mom's walking straight towards us, and I think we're going to get a great shot. Come on, little cubster. One big pounce for us. No joy. But it could happen at any time. The further Mom gets away from Mom, the more likely it is to chase after it. Hello, the canine. You would like to know if a jaguar is bigger than a leopard. Oh, we may be in for some real golden opportunities here. Yes, jump onto that log. I mean that rock. There's not many rocks on Djuma, and to see a leopard on a little outcrop like this is just too beautiful for words. Now we just need the cub to follow, which I'm sure it will. Sorry, the canine, I'm getting so excited here that I'm not even sure if I answered your question, but yes, jaguars are bigger than leopards, considerably so, and a female jaguar will be considerably larger than a big male leopard. I'm told female jaguars can be about 120 kilos. Let me see if I can move us a little bit because the bushes are in the way. Just a tiny bit further forward. Ooh, we may not be getting out of here, but should be okay. We've just disappeared down an almighty hole, and I'm not even sure if that got us the shot that we wanted. Not really. But how cool is this? The Djuma koppies. A koppie is a rocky outcrop, and this is as good as it gets for us here. I noticed it the other day on Bushwalk, and I think it was with you, Davy, that I think I mentioned this is as good as it gets for us. Look at Mom teasing the cub with her tail. Bobby, you'd like to know if this cub's golden look will fade as it gets older? No, I don't think so. I think it's going to stay a very similar shade to what it is now. I don't think it's hugely different to Mom, to be honest, but maybe I'm just not recognizing or noticing the differences that you are. My attention to detail may not be as good as yours. Oh, well, that was absolutely incredible to have them on this little rock. Very happy about that, but now we need to see if we can get out of the hole